What's going on, guys? Keegan here from Punisher's Paintball. I'm here with Doug. We just got done filming the video of Doug and I kind of competing, changing the mech frames on these. If you guys want to see who won that, which should be obvious, but head on over to that video right over there.
I'll link it up there.
Right now we're going to do a shooting comparison between the amp with the CC, the Shocker XLS with the CVO.
The Adrenaline CVO frame.
Yeah.
We're going to compare the two of these bad boys. We're going to get this all set up for you. But until then, remember, in the link in the description of this video, you can buy the CC frame for your Shocker amp. You can also pick up a Shocker amp. You can also check out our used gear page. But we'll catch you guys after the intro.
Alright guys, so I've got the amp here with the CC frame, just like that. We have an R2 on this. We couldn't find a rotor or anything, but the R2 is kind of the quickest feeding thing that I could find. We also have Doug's Ninja 77 with a low output pressure on it, so we're just gonna get on shooting this for you. Doug's filling me up with some of this,
Falcon Fate.
That's what we had. Or I guess we have a lot more than that, but
This is what we had open.
This is what we had open. So I'm gonna
mask up there, bub.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Ooh-wee, it's already sweat. It'd help if I turn the loader on.
Here.
Whoa.
All right, Keeg, you ready?
Yeah. Got it.
Let's see this thing rip. This is the amp.
It's a lot quieter and feels a lot smoother than the electronic version.
It sounds quiet. Absolutely ripped like a machine gun.
Jesus, finish that off, Doug.
Oh my God.
It feels smoother than the electronic.
See me?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. All right, let's see this.
You flunked two out there.
Fill the bad boy up. All right. Ladies and gents.
Doug's not very fast.
Wow, yeah, you're not kidding. It's about as fast as you were doing it. That is wild. And it's, the thing is that's crazy is how light it is.
Yeah.
But I feel like I can't short stroke it, which I mean is a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, here's what was really slowing me down is I'm used to having to be a little heavier on a mechanical trigger, but like, you don't have to even hardly like touch this thing at all.
Light trigger.
Like, so I guess it is possible to short stroke it, but like kind of hard. I can double trigger this thing. That's wild. All right, well here, before we kill our air here, we're gonna throw this thing on the Adrenaline CVO with the XLS there and see how it does.
All right, guys, I'm out here again with the CVO frame for the Shocker XLS. This is the Adrenaline CVO frame, but it's pretty much the same thing. So, definitely much more kick, I feel like.
Yeah.
More short strokes there.
Yeah, that was at least 2 or 3.
But
as far as how easy the trigger feels or anything, can you speak to how easy the trigger feels, Keeks?
I like the trigger on that one much more on the
Okay, so you like the amp trigger. You like the amp trigger more?
Yeah, amp trigger more by far. Don't shoot me.
Make sure I'm in the shot here. Thank you. Yeah, there's definitely more kick. Definitely feel like I'm short stroking this more.
Yep.
It's weird because it feels like that, like it almost takes longer to recharge the bolt. Probably the way they did all the valves and stuff, but like this is, you can tell there's a lot more moving in this. Yeah, interesting. Because like on this, I can feel a point where I can get it to like kind of leak like that.
Yep.
I don't know if I could have done that as easily on the amp. Interesting. Definitely still feels good to shoot. I mean, don't get me wrong on that front. Cool. We'll just turn that bad boy off. You can come over here, Keegan. Yeah, so it's degassed now. It's safe.
Ooh, it's hot here in Ohio now.
Yeah, this is a hot week here in middle of May, but I mean, trigger frame and all that feels relatively the same. It's more or less the same thing visually, but definitely just way less of a trigger pull. There's less travel. By the way, shout out to Dimitri for letting us use his amp for this coverage of the CC. But yeah, dude, it's literally harder to mess up.
Yeah.
It is harder to mess up with the CC frame. Not to mention easier to put it on.
It's light too. Light feels roughly the same, but I mean, it just overall the shot and everything feels really good.
Yeah, like honestly, I barely notice it. I barely notice. Whereas here, I can really feel this thing like an autococker. You can hear it. It can hear it going back and forth. So that's, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think the amp is nothing to scoff at. That's for sure, especially with the CC frame.
This, I really want to get the TM40s with the mech frame in once we're able to. We're not able to get them yet, but I want to get them in and compare this to the TM40 with the mech frame.
I would love to do that as well.
Just to see what the difference is and see. I've heard really good things about the TM40 so far, and so.
As have I.
I really am interested, but between these two, I mean, if you're looking at one or the other, I definitely would recommend, if you have the money, go with the amp.
Oh yeah, I know there can be a lot of, I don't want to call it superstition, but a lot of waiting with a new product to go. Is it really that good? CC frame, I think they waited the right amount of time before they released it. That's
yeah, it took them a while. We waited. I mean, it was supposed to be like March when we were seeing them, so.
I think it was worth the wait. I think these things are going to be dominant at some of the mech events that are out there. I would love to also do a comparison with that versus the CS2.
Yeah,
we'll get there
when we can get the frames.
Yeah, if we can get them in. But guys, thank you for watching this comparison. Let us know what you thought, if you've shot both of them, what you think about both products. Again, in the description, go ahead and pick up your Shocker amp, and you can now pick up your CC frame from Punisher's Paintball, and we'll catch you in the next one.